Mr. Not Guilty, back up in this bitch, they try to take my life. Just
told me say, Young Jay, where you been? Shit, I just been letting life do life, you know what I'm saying? I could have been doing more music, but I done had a lot of kids. You know, situations in life play out how they do. You gotta go through some stuff, live and learn. So, you know, I just been letting life life. That would be my best answer, you know what I'm saying, to where I've been at. But I'm in a better mental state. I'm in a better environment. I'm feeling good. And, you know I still got something left in the tank when it comes to the music business. I done had some unbelievable, I guess you could say, breaks, some misfortunes, or whatever you want to call them. But I done got through all that and put it past me. And now I'm ready to let the people know. I've been recording the whole time, you know, so I never stopped recording. I've been recording just to keep track of my thoughts and stuff I come up with, but I haven't released anything in about 2.5 years. So I'm back and I'm better, you know. That's what it is. That's what I would say to where you been.
What do you think about the P. Diddy and Meek Mill situation?
I ain't seen it.
Really? Apparently, there's been like rumors or like some proof or some shit that Meek Mill has been fucking like getting fucked by P. Diddy. Yeah, that's a big thing on the internet right now.
Meek Mill been getting fucked by P. Diddy?
Yeah. That's all I see. Academics posting this shit, no jumper, everything. Man.
How the fuck did I not see it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Man.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna have to go look at that. Oh my God. I promise you, I ain't lying. I have not seen. You could have told me that Meek Mill just signed to P. Diddy or they was coming out with a new song and I wouldn't have known. Yeah. I haven't seen one thing. I've been watching UK basketball. I've been making parlays on DraftKings. Shout out to DraftKings. Y'all about to be sponsoring me soon because I be hitting. Who is that? Is that my phone? That is my phone. This cuz right here. I'm going to text her and tell him I'll call you right back. But yeah, I ain't know nothing about that. I be watching UK basketball. I love UK football, basketball, whatever it is. I be doing DraftKings, you know. I got kids, so I'm doing daddy duties, you know what I'm saying, buying diapers somewhere or some shit like that or something. And I'm at home, chilling, you know, doing what I do. But I'll be on Instagram and shit. I don't know how I ain't scrolled through one time on the Explore page or something and seen that at all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen that at all.
Well, what do you think about the situation with Young Thug and his whole?
Oh man, I'll be watching this shit. Man, every video on YouTube is an hour and a half, and some days I didn't actually click through and listen to it. Man, they trying to add new shit into the evidence in the middle of a trial and all this shit. I just seen where they just said one of the detectives or the ones in the same car had 2 different point of views. How you do that? You know what I'm saying? How you do that? How the fuck you get 2 different point of views from seeing the same shit happen? They need to free that innocent man. And that's just how that is. I done been in that situation. I just beat a trial. So, you know, I look at that differently than what some other people would. Everybody always got a different point of view and man. And it sounds so good, but they never been through that situation. I just had to tell one of my homies this. You gonna have different situations when you'd have been through different shit. I done went to a trial, fought for my life. I had 2 cases pending. So it was go all the way for me. It was you could get guilty of this one and 2 other felony cases coming after it. If this one don't go right, all hell gonna break loose, and when it rains, it pours. I took it to trial and got a not guilty. And then the other 2 situations, by view of me having that not guilty and I just going to trial, we could use different, and we could come like we gonna go to trial with them. End up only doing a couple months. Did 10 months on ankle monitor, 2-3 months in jail, served out. So I look at that different. Man, you can tell with what they doing with that shit. Everything ain't right. Not saying, you know what I'm saying, that he just a Jehovah's Witness, but man, something ain't right with some of the shit they doing. People that lied and got information when they wasn't supposed to have it, judges and struck it down, they trying to appeal shit. Why is all this shit happening? If you go by the book, you ain't supposed to do what you ain't supposed to do, he wouldn't probably be in there because you would have had the information, not the way you're supposed to get it. Apple don't fall far from the tree. So, what they say, fruit of a poisonous tree, it's all bad. One apple, right? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You got the information bogus. They make his case bogus. Just speaking on, how they look at it in the court of law. You get information the wrong way, it's supposed to be thrown out. So any illegal doing is found and they know that, the shit was illegal, there's not an excuse. So, it was something bad, but we found no. They supposed to throw that shit out. That man, whatever, I don't even want to speak on the other shit with the other people in it, but yeah, he need to be out. You know what I'm saying? That whole situation is crazy though. But free Thug, man.
So how was the trip up to New York when you went to Rock Nation? How'd that go?
Oh, the trip was amazing. Me and my cameraman, Bailey Ross, shout out to Bailey Ross. He went with me and we just went up there. I performed for a couple of execs at Rock Nation and 2 or 3 A&Rs. And we walked away with a distribution to distribute my music. They really liked my music. They really thought we was gonna walk out there with a record deal, but we didn't, which is okay, half empty, half full. But we walked out of there with a 3-year distribution deal, 80% to 20%, which I feel like was good. And everything was going great. Everything was going great. We was on the road, get on tour. And then COVID hit. So I personally say a lot of things. During this time, I had a case put up on me, which is the case that I ended up beating at trial 2 years later after COVID. But I have different things that I can say, the reasons why that happened, COVID, that shit. Or maybe it just wasn't what I was supposed to be in. But for some other reason, COVID, that or that. To answer your question about that, the tux, man, the tux was fly. Went and got it, what was that, handcrafted Vera Wang. If you know about tuxes, you know about that Vera Wang. I was doing that 2016, 17. This is what was that, 2019 when we went up there to New York, 2019 we went up there to New York. I was still doing Vera Wang. If I had to go get a tux tomorrow, it would still be Vera Wang. I don't change up, don't switch up or none of that. That tux though, he gonna have it somewhere in the thumbnail, somewhere up here for y'all. You see it, you'll see it. You rate it 0 to 10. When you see it right there on there, nice little clip, 0 to 10. That's what I walked in Rock Nation looking like. So let me know what y'all think I did.
Last and final question: where do you see yourself going with this, with the music and everything?
Man, honestly, that's a great question. That's a real great question because it's changed over the years. It's went from just, to highlight everybody when they grow up. I want to be an NFL player. That was mine, but rapping. So I wanted to be on BET and just all the unbelievable shit, that you see. But over the years, man, it changes a little bit. What I would want to get out of this, I say, was a success for me to make enough money off of this where everything else in my life that ain't necessarily the best thing, I can quit doing, and I can do it and depend on music, sole proprietor. You know what I'm saying? That would be the best thing for me. Now, if I can get millions out of it, you know what I'm saying? I would be happy if I honestly made 150,000 out of music a year. Just being a smart, intelligent person. In 10 years, I'm only 27, 10 years, I would have made $1 million, $1.5 million. That ain't the most money. That ain't the most money in the world. But if I can make more than that, that's great. But enough to where I'm a American citizen, I'm solely dependent off of music. I can look my family and everybody in the face and I can do what I do, and we're doing it solely off of music. That's my dream, you know what I'm saying? To be able to do some shit and just look and say, damn, it's off of what I'm saying, the true thing that I love, music. My whole family gifted. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just in us. It's a true thing I want to do. I can just say I'm doing that, making that money to do that off of that. That's my realistic goal.